we're just casually talking without thinking that we're being filmed.
What, really?
Nice. Yeah.
She recorded us?
Yes, while we're talking. You didn't realize it?
Oh my god.
It's nice, right? To talk like casually.
Yeah. That's when I did in podcast.
In podcast.
And she was stealing our words.
Yeah, it should really be like that, right?
Yeah,
We just have to.
Okay, I think we should start it, but we should not know what she's videoing. So I would feel like, no.
Because you become conscious when you know that you're being filmed. Hello everyone, I am Miss Sarah, and today I will be introducing one of our students here in Surabaya Cambridge School, and she will be sharing one of her masterpieces. Hello Chloe.
Hi, my name is Chloe. I'm from P3A class and I'm 8 years old. So this is the book I created. The title is Lily's Good Idea. So at first Lily, it was raining outside, so Lily felt bored, and then she had an idea. Her idea was so she could draw and paint while waiting for the rain to stop. But suddenly, when she was drawing, she accidentally drew the wrong line. So she was sad and she had an idea to cover her mistake by drawing it into something. So it's a good idea. So the moral of this story is never giving up, and when you make a mistake, you can try to cover it with something.
Have you ever tried like doing storytelling? Like you use your own book and then you tell the story to like your friends or your classmates?
No, but my dad. So when I made this, it was still on A4 papers. Like I literally did this and then flipped it, and like introduced it to my daddy and mommy.
How do you introduce your stories to your parents? Like how do you tell them that you're
How?
starting? How do you tell them that you're starting to write a new one?
My mom knows it.
Oh, so you plan it with your mom?
No, like I want it myself. My mom asked me if I want it, and I said yes. Then my mom just put me in.
Okay. And then when it's done, how do you show it to them?
Like
It's done, mom. It's done, like that.
no, like when I'm done, I finish drawing each page. After I finish, I show it to my mom. Then my mom says yes. Then I outline it for the second edition. I outline it. Then I give it to my mom. Then my mom keeps it inside the folder, and then it's a long process.
It's a long process. How long did it take for you to get the actual book after giving the story to your mom? Yeah.
Oh,
Do you know?
they were making it so long. I need to wait for like quite a long time for this thing to come.
Like for months or for weeks?
Weeks.
Weeks, I see. Okay, so Chloe, I heard that you like books. Am I right?
Yes.
You like books. What kind of books do you like to read?
As well as bunny themed.
Bunny themed books. Do you have a lot of books with bunnies as characters?
Not that much, but some.
Some. I
Quite
see.
a lot.
Quite a lot. Okay. But what other books do you have aside from the bunny themed ones?
Adventures.
Adventures. I see. Okay. I also heard that you like drawing. Yes? You like drawing. What kind of drawings do you make?
Like humans, and sometimes I made like humans with a unicorn horn on top.
Oh, okay.
And bunnies.
Okay, so those things interests you. Yes? Okay, that's nice. Oh, I also heard that because you like books and you read books, you also write stories. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So today we're going to talk about one of the books that you've written. So you've written a lot of books already, right?
Not
like
a
several.
lot, but like some.
Some, okay. How many
Like
books?
around 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Okay, so today we're going to talk about one of your books. Can you
You mean
tell
the
us?
last edition?
Yes, the last one that you've written. Can you tell us the title of this book?
Lily's Good Idea.
Lily's Good Idea. Okay, so this is the last one that you've published so far, that you've written. Okay, so can you tell us something about this book? What is it all about?
It's about the moral of the story is never giving up.
Never giving up. I see. What made you think of this kind of story? What inspired you to write
What
this
inspired
story?
me to write that story is because I was thinking because I got the inspiration because I love drawing, bunny, and painting.
And painting. I see. Okay, so can you tell me what happened in this story? What is this all about?
So inside the story, Lily was drawing a picture of a meadow, and suddenly she accidentally painted a wrong kind of drawing. So she tried to cover it up with something.
I see. Okay, she tried to cover it up with something. Okay, so let's look at the first page. Okay, so in this part,
It was
Lily.
raining outside, so Lily got bored. She didn't know what to do.
Okay, so when I read this book, my interpretation was Lily doesn't like rains or rainy days. Is it correct? Am I correct?
It isn't that she doesn't like rainy days, but it was raining on the wrong time when when it was raining, she felt bored. She doesn't know what to do.
Okay, so maybe she had plans to play outside, but it suddenly rained. It's like that?
If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So she thought of something to do
Yeah.
while it's raining. But then?
It rained, so she had an idea.
Okay, she had an idea. Okay, what idea was that?
It was an idea to draw.
To draw, okay, to make a picture.
Yeah.
Or to draw a picture. So this is what she did,
So
right?
she drew. First, she started by the sun. Then she drew the flower.
Okay, so she started with the sun and then the flower. Okay. All right, and in this part, Lily encountered a
Accidentally-
problem, right? What happened?
She drew a wrong line over there.
This
She
one.
accidentally scraped a line over there. And then she didn't know what to do.
Oh, okay. So she felt sad?
Yeah.
Okay. So did it happen to you as well, like when you're trying to work on
it
something?
did ever happen, if I'm not mistaken, either yesterday or the day before yesterday.
Oh, so
Or
it happened
either,
recently?
It's last week.
Last week. Okay. So can you tell us what happened
But
at that
I
time?
wrote that story quite a long time ago.
This one.
Quite last month or maybe a few months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So then, last week, it just happened to me. I wanted to write my name, but it turned out to be a wrong line.
Mm-hmm.
Then I just cover it with a heart. I drew a heart and then I colored the name.
Okay, so you fixed the problem by covering the mistake and turning it into a heart instead. Okay, so it was when you were writing, right? Correct?
I was
Okay,
writing my name.
you were writing your name. Okay, but what about the time that you were drawing? Maybe in class or at home, and then you accidentally messed it up. How did you fix the problem?
If I'm not mistaken, a few times I happened to draw an eye, and then the eye was a little bit not round, but it has a curve a little. It has a little dent, so I just made it round again.
Oh, you just made it round again. So basically, you're just trying to really fix what happened on your paper, the problem on your paper. You don't redo it. You don't restart.
No.
No,
But
why?
when I make that book, I used with marker right away, so I restarted quite a lot of times. I took 10 papers,
Oh, 10 papers for
10
all of.
wasted paper.
Oh, you wasted 10 papers because you had to do it again.
But that one, it's 10 papers, but not including that one.
Not including this one, this part. Oh, so how about in this part? How many times did you redo it?
No, in the whole storybook, I redo each page, like all of the pages together. I redo it like around 10 times.
Around 10
like,
times.
Every page I get to redo it somehow.
Oh, I see. Okay, but why did you?
For the second book, this one, I used pencil first.
Oh.
So I won't have to waste too much paper.
Yeah, that's right. So you mentioned that you started using markers right away, right?
Yes.
What made you decide to use markers right away instead of pencils?
Well, so that I don't need to waste so much time drawing, so I can go to the next page fast.
I see, okay. So can you remember how long or how many days, or maybe if it happened in one day only, like how many hours did it take you to finish this story?
But not every day. I only did it like maybe like today I did it, then tomorrow I did not continue it. The next day after tomorrow.
I see.
Like, I think I took like around 1 month or half a month.
Half a month,
Or a
okay.
whole week.
Or a whole week. Okay, so it took you quite a long time to finish, yeah, because...
Because it was my first book.
Oh, okay. This one? This one?
My first bunny book.
Your first bunny book took you...
bunny character, like a human life.
So your first book took you time.
In the other books, I did bunnies, but the bunny was like a real bunny, like the real life bunny.
I see.
Not human-like, which
Not
has
human-like.
hands and can paint.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because here the bunny can do what humans can do, right? Okay, that's right. Okay, so this book took you quite a while also to finish. Yes, I see. Okay, and since that we're talking about bunnies already, what made you decide to use bunnies as your characters, not humans or not any other animals?
I decided that because I realized that I just like bunnies. I like drawing bunnies, and like I already drew bunnies a few times, so and I never did drew a bunny fully. My usual bunny books has a human inside. So that's what inspired me to make it bunny.
Wow, I see. Okay, but what about the name? The name is Lily, right? So what made you decide on the name?
At first, I didn't decide it was Lily. But in the end, my mom gave me a few inspirations. Then I found out the name. I think I can use the word Lily for the name, and I like it anyways.
You like, okay, yeah, Lily's a nice name as well, so I also like the name.
It means like flower.
Yes.
Then, because I drew a flower right here.
Oh, okay. So you related Lily's name to the flower that she made and the flower that she's holding here on the cover.
And the one she drew.
And when she drew, yes, the one that she drew inside. Okay. So she was able to solve her problem, right, in the story. So she thought that what she did was a good idea.
So the mark she made, she turned it into a cloud.
She turned it into a cloud. I see. Yeah, it's nice, right? Okay. So now, do you have any plans to make another book, like a continuation of this story?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Have you started working on it already?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I started it since I started to think about the plot since maybe last week.
Last week. Okay. So you've thought of what the story or how the story will go already.
Yeah.
Have you started writing or drawing it?
Yes, I've started drawing it and outlining it with the marker.
With the
marker.
marker.
I haven't started coloring because I'm still on the second page.
You're still working on the second page.
Yep.
Okay, maybe you can give us a little spoiler about the story. What's gonna happen to Lily on your second
the second book. So Lily was being hot. It was a very hot day. So she had a few plans to make her not hot.
Oh, so she's thinking of ways, okay, to lessen the hot feeling because of the weather.
Yes.
How long do you think is it going to be longer than this one?
I don't think so because I'm already at the second page.
Okay, so the story will be a little shorter than this one.
not a little shorter, like it's gonna be 8 pages, but 9 pages, including the cover.
Including the cover. Are you going to add more characters, or is it still going to be just Lily?
It's only gonna be Lily, but there's gonna be more stuffs that she's gonna show.
Oh, I see. That sounds exciting. When do you think can you finish that story? Do you think you could finish it within this year or this month?
Yeah, this year.
This year.
Because the end submission is gonna be May. So maybe it will be in this school around like maybe June or maybe the end of May.
Oh, okay. We can't wait to read the next part of this book. So let me know if it comes out already, okay? Okay, I'd love to read the next part. Okay, what other stuff do you do aside from writing or drawing or making stories?
Playing with my daddy and mommy.
Playing, I see. Okay. So only that. Do you also
And my
read
brother.
books?
Oh, I do bring books to school now.
What kind of book
I
did you bring
can
today?
finish 10 chapters of novels in a day.
Oh?
Yeah.
10 chapters? Wow.
I'm used to it.
How long does it take you to read 10 chapters? Like how many hours?
Maybe like an hour.
Only an hour? 10 chapters?
Yeah.
Wow, you read fast. What kind of book are you
I'm on
reading
to
recently?
like Narnia.
Narnia.
You know?
Really?
Oh, I have the whole set.
Oh, really? Have you finished all of it? Not yet.
No, I'm still on book 3.
Ah, you still in book 3. Which book do you like so
My
far? Which
mom
one do you like
just-
better?
So far, my mom just bought it like January maybe.
Just this year.
Yeah.
And then you started right away?
Yeah, not right away because at first I didn't know because she hid it inside the shelf.
Ah, so it's supposed to be a surprise. But were you
I
surprised
love
or
reading.
you found out?
No, my mom showed. Actually, I saw it, but like I think it was. I thought if I'm not mistaken, I thought at first it was Harry Potter.
But do you like Harry Potter better than Narnia?
I've never read Harry Potter, but I think it's interesting. My mom said if the storybook has a movie, I can watch the story as long as I already finished reading the book.
Oh, as long as you finished reading.
I already finished reading Kiki, so I watched it already, and I'm about to watch Matilda.
Oh, okay. But
I finished the book.
since you read books first before watching the film, do you see any difference between?
Yep,
the
there was a
stories.
lot of difference in Kiki's.
Oh, but
So,
which version do you like better? Do you like the book more compared to the film, or do you like the film more?
Both equally, because the story was sort of different.
Oh, okay. So you like the difference. You like the difference. Yes. Okay. But what about Narnia? Since you're about to finish reading the
Yeah.
series, do you have any plans of watching?
Of course.
Yes.
I'm so interested with Matilda, but I need to find a chance where I can watch myself with my mom.
Oh, so you always watch them with your mom,
Yes.
with your family.
Mhm.
What made you?
That's the same thing with my brother. If my brother haven't finished his book, he can't watch the movie.
Oh, I see. But was there ever a time that you accidentally watched the movie first and then you
Well,
found out that there's a
actually,
book version of it? That it was adapted from a book?
No.
No.
Nope. But there was a time when I was still on process on reading Kiki. Then at P2, you know the assistant teacher, right? The name,
Yes.
Miss Hania. Okay. She literally showed me the movie of Kiki, and I told her to change it.
But at that time, you've read the book already or not yet?
Not yet. I'm still on process.
Oh, okay. At that time. So, you
I
continued
just
to watch it?
realized, no. I told her to change the movie. I just realized when it was on a storm, and I realized I already passed that chapter. And that was Kiki. And I realized that it was a girl wearing a red bow, riding a broomstick, and she's a witch with a black cat. and I realized it was Kiki. So I told her to stop, and she did the new movie.
So what movie did you watch instead then?
I forgot.
You forgot.
Or
already.
either she stopped.
I see. Okay, now maybe we have viewers who are also inspired to write their own books, or maybe want to write their own stories. Maybe you can share any advice or tips, because maybe they're still too scared to make their own stories because people might not like it. So what can you tell them, the young writers?
You can, like, when you draw, you don't give up and try your best to draw nice.
Try your best to draw?
Yes.
Okay. So should they be afraid to show their stories to everyone?
You don't have to be afraid.
Okay, you don't have to be afraid, and
no need to give up. You can try again, because there will be plenty of time.
okay, there will be plenty of time. But what happens if they made a mistake?
They can take another paper and do it again and learn from their mistakes.
Wow, that's a really nice thing to say. Thank you so much, Chloe. Okay, so again,
Welcome.
thank you so much for sharing your story with us. This is a really nice story, and we are looking forward to reading the next part of your book. So let us know when it comes out, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Maybe you can say bye.
Bye.
Bye.